Really fascinating stuff, Navid. And obviously the target persona for these conversations are the C-suite executives. But again, this feels very reassuring across any professionals that want to make a difference and want to succeed. Because again, it comes down to a conversation of scale. It's not because you're, just an engineer on the team that you don't need to put in the preparation before starting. You don't need to care because on day one you go through meetings, you go through onboarding. It's really good that fundamentally these are cross-cutting practices that we can put in place to become better professionals. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming that if you do put in that work, throughout your early years and mid years, fundamentally, when you do get to that leadership position, it will feel quite natural to you. You will be that much better prepared to, take up the position well, and then be prepared to face the reality, whether it's a good onboarding, whether it's a bad onboarding, and ideally, whether you have a transition coach there to support you.
Absolutely. And what, Jose, you and I have covered in the first 30 minutes of our conversation is what I would title as executive transition intelligence, right? I mean, there is IQ. Everyone is familiar with what general IQ is. There is this other concept called EQ, which was coined by Daniel Goleman, emotional intelligence, and how you can be more effective with other people. Then there is the third category that was coined probably 15, 20 years ago called CQ, which stands for cultural intelligence. But the executive transition intelligence is really taking all these disciplines and more, utilizing the double diamond framework around, okay, how can I be more smart about my upcoming executive transition? How can I leverage some of what's established best practice and bearing in mind context, culture, people, all these various things, and utilizing a proven framework to guide me through that first 12 to 18 months. That is what I call executive transition intelligence.